Hello and welcome. I'm starting a new project. Actually, it is an old project. It's antenna switching, which I do now with coax relays, like that. You can see I've got there 5 antennas, and I got 6 radios. At the moment they are not all connected, and I can switch them to just turn a knob to switch them. At the moment I got my radios on, and this one is at the moment on 11 let's say it again, I'm sorry, on 11 meters. This is a project from a group of enthusiasts which are starting a CB repeater network. Yeah, I'm just listening for that, but that's not the point at the moment. Yeah, I'm starting to convert this switchboard to a digital one. And you see all the antenna cables up to there and then out to the roof. But I got also this. This is I call it a status board, which tells me which antenna here on the top, there, and the radios on the bottom is connected to which radio. So, zoom out a bit. My antenna, this one is the end fed. It's running down to the IC 7100. 7100, sorry, and yeah, so you can see which antenna is connected to which radio. But this board didn't work as planned. I got when I built it, it worked fine, but when I start connecting it to the switching board, which you saw earlier, I discovered some shorts. That's the reason why it's not working at the moment. It's sitting there for 2.5 years, I think. No, not really, 2 years. Yeah, something like that. The switchboard does work. Only yeah, half its intended use. But the switching does work, and I use it now for 2 years, and it works fine, no problem. But I wanted to start to digital. How do you say that? Make it digital. And yeah, I come up with this plan. These are all normal relays. It's the Omron GL, I'm sorry, that's the Omron G2RL1. It's a 5-volt relay on the core, and I made a demo board. I can see if I have it in just a moment. Okay, there it is. This is my demo setup. You must ignore this part. It's the relay. This is a slightly different one than I'm going to use. Focus, please. No. It's the G2R1E. This is slightly different, and the thing that's different is the contact plates. This one has two connections, which is joined together, and the one I'm going to use, the G2RL, is slightly different. It has one continuous bar which is switched by the coil. Yeah, and I tried it on a dummy load and it worked fine. An SWR 1-on-1 from the 160 meters all the way up to 2 meters 1-on-1, not a problem. On UHF, this relay gives me a headache problem, and I didn't know that before. What I seek for help on Facebook, some amateur group, and they told me it has to do something with the skin effect. The material, I'm not an expert, of course, but the material the contacts are made of is not good enough for the higher frequency, and up until 150 megahertz or something it works fine. Above that it's absorbing the frequency. So yeah, that's why I bought another one, and that's even better than this one. So yeah, I hope that relay will relays, I have to say, are 25 pieces, will come in this next week, so I start off with this project. For now, yeah, I'm building the digital version. Just grab the camera over like that. Ooh. Just a moment, so like that. Put this away. So yeah, it's the shack is really a mess, but I can work there, no problem. What you see here, this is my design software for PCBs, and what I've got here is my relay unit. I have 3 units. Relay unit, this one. Got a display unit too. That's where the display is coming. Some buttons to select antennas and radios. And I've got a control unit. Control unit, yeah, like the words is said, it controls everything. But I will come to that later. Yeah, you see here the layout. 6 antennas up there. Yeah, I need to change this this bit, but okay, you can forget that. There are also 2 antennas which I haven't got at the moment. These are new. I'm planning to buy the X200 from Diamond, or the X50. I've got that already, and it's a very good antenna. There's a dual band, 2 and 70 meters. I'm saying that wrong. 2 meters and 70 centimeters, I mean. And this one also, but it's a little bit better. Yeah, I'm not sure which one at the moment. This one is definitely be on the roof. Yeah, that one is new, the AR7000. That's a scanner antenna. I've got also 2 scanners. That's the PCR, the Icon PCR 2500, and the Uniden UBC 800 XLT. It's not in focus. No. That's the 2500. and that's the 800 XL-T. That is an old SDR radio. I've got that now for 5 years, I think, and it still performs good. It's not as good as the new DAB sticks, RTL DAB sticks, but it's doing its job. And now you'll get also 2 outside antennas. That's the OR7000. I need to buy that. I still haven't got that. And the Scan King, which is on the roof at the moment. That's 25 megahertz and up to 1300 megahertz. And yeah, it's connected to. Okay, so that's the design of the PCB. The coils are connected to a D-sub 25 pin connector, which is controlled by the control unit, which will come later on. Then I come to the control unit. This layout isn't ready at the moment, but it's ready to show. I use a PIC24FJ256. Focus, please. Focus. Doesn't focus. Okay. 256 GB110. That's a PIC microcontroller, and yeah, I need to program that, but that's not a problem, I think. 4 chips with Darlington transistors to switch the coils. Also a feedback diode in it for the feedback. Yeah. And an indication chip with an XOR chip for switching the bicolor diodes, LED, sorry, which tells me if an antenna is on. I can see that on the display, I know that. Okay, but I want to see visually if an antenna is a use or not, and also a radio if it's on use. So I'd use a bicolor diode, LED, I'm sorry. Why? A green and red to indicate, yeah, working or not. I've got that. Just a moment, yeah. I use this software. This web page is called everycircuit.com, and you can make that a schematic. And if I grab the camera different, I can. Ooh, I'm sorry. I can switch it on and click. Okay. Now I don't know if you see that. The current is through the circuit to my LED. It's 2 LEDs, but these are in one package, the bicolor LED. There is here a switch which indicates my microcontroller. If the microcontroller switch, in this case, is switched off, then you see the red LED comes on, and that is doing the XOR gate. And yeah, this works very nice. And yeah, it's powered from 5 volts, and yeah, that's also the circuit. What you can see here is also 5 volts so everything should work. I haven't got an XOR gate at the moment here, so I can't do that in practice. But yeah, it works. So when you switch it, you can see the LED changes. And yeah, that's exactly what I did here in this piece of schematic. This chip has 4 XOR gates inside it. So I've got one LED and resistor, 2, 3 and 4. I need 12 of these for the 12 LEDs. And yeah, I need to figure out how I can get that on my my PCB. So I think the design will change a bit. Maybe we put it aside, or yeah, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that, but that's gonna be okay. I think. Okay, and then we have the display unit. Yeah, it's still empty. I've not started that yet, but I've got the yeah. This is the plan for it. Yeah, all my plans started like that. That's the control unit. As you see, yeah, it's messy, but yeah, the end result is there. So we got the LCD. Yeah, I draw them as switches. They are relays, but okay. The 6, 2, 4, 6, yeah. the 6 antennas and the 6 radios. 6? No, only 5. But I've got HF and VHF, V and UHF on my ICOM 7100. So that counts up to 12 in total. 6 radios, 6 antennas. There is a cancel button, and there is there's a cancel button, and there is a switch to switch a button to switch the antenna which you selected earlier, switch it off. My idea is that you have got a push button, you press, then the display shows, okay, you selected this antenna, select your radio. Then you push the button. Now I want the 800 XLT connected to the Scan King, and then the display will show, okay, you choose the 800 XLT, now switching, and then the relays will click to the correct path, and then it's connected. Then there will be I've got that something like yeah, I've got too many paper here, I think. Okay, let's go back to the screen. I've got that on there. This one. Need to zoom in a bit. Yeah, this is my demo in Excel to see if it's correct, and then it will show something like that. So the 7100 UHF is connected to the Scan King, for instance, and yeah, so you get 6 lines on the display, which is showing which antenna is connected to which radio. That's the plan. Now I have to see if I can make it. That's the plans are ready. now I have to see if I can bring it into reality. And this is also the relay box. There is also coming an LED inside the box to show if the relay is on. And why I need that? If one relay is broken down, I need to see which one it is. You can't hear it. So yeah, that's are the plans. And now we wait until everything I ordered is coming in. Hopefully this week. And yeah, in my spare time make this unit. And yeah, that's it for now. Hopefully you like it. Please thumbs up. And if you haven't done it already, please subscribe. And more is coming. Thank you, and 73 from Papa Hotel 7 Golf India Sierra. Goodbye.